Yo, it's Trent. Hope everyone's having a good day, good week. Friday's here, gotta love that. Weekend, love the weekend. So, last night the Bears drafted an offensive lineman. Gotta love it. Protect Fieldsy. Bear down, baby. Playoff bound. Fucking love it, right? So, if you read the title while you're watching this, I ate a lot of fucking edibles. Way too many. Not the most I've ever eaten, but I think it was the second most I've ever had, and this was yesterday. And I actually woke up still high, and it went away now, as you can tell, I'm all good, but, yeah, I've been high for, let me think about this, probably 15 hours, something like that. Let me explain it. So, right, I had some edibles from my friend, and then I bought some. So I had about, give or take, 12 edibles, I believe, right? And yesterday, when I woke up, I had a few things to do. So I did those things, right? And my plan was, I wasn't even sure if I was going to take them, but when I was going to take them, I was going to take 6 to see how hard they hit me, and then however hard they hit me, I can just take the other 6 and feel the exact same, right? That was my thinking. Now, I know that people that smoke will probably understand this, but there's this feeling, right, when you get high a lot. Like, for me, I get high every day, and I don't know how to exactly put this into words, but I hope you know what I'm talking about. When you're really wanting to get high, you know what I mean? And, even if you have stuff, I've had pens on me and stuff, I'm just not reaching the point I want to, you know what I mean? I'm not getting high enough, and tolerance, whatever it is, I just want to be higher, you know what I mean? So I was in the mindset where I really didn't give a fuck about getting too high or anything like that. I haven't been to the point where I'm like, oh, this is nice, this is great in a while, right? So I'm like, no matter what, I want to get there. I want to be high as fuck. So the day's going on, I'm doing the things, and things kept aggravating me, right? Which could have led to this, but I think I was lying to myself when I said I was just going to take 6. Because I got back, and I had a 10-piece nugget from McDonald's that I ate, right? As soon as I finished that, I grabbed the edible bag of the 10 of them, the new ones, and there was a little bag that had 2 more from my friend, right? Or from my friend, not for him, but from him. So I'm holding the new bag, and I open them up. They were blue little 10 milligram gummies, 100 milligrams in total, if you ate all 10 of them, So I look at them, and I kind of split them off into 10, whatever. I took them out of the package. I didn't split them up. I just took them out of the package and lined them up. I don't know what I was trying to say there. So I'm like, all right, let's eat these. So I ate 2 to start, right? Just a quick, easy 2. I was like, ooh, these taste good. Let me keep going. Ate 4 more, right? So that's 6 down, 4 left. Looked at them, and I was like, fuck it, let's just eat these, right? Ate them. Then I took a breath, right? I took a breath, and I kind of thought about it. I was like, okay, you just took down 100, which you haven't done since that fucking, the time when I thought I was going to get caught and I ate a shit ton of edibles. That was a panic, and that was I have to do this in my mind. But this is me choosing to eat 100 milligrams and then taking the 2, right, that my friend gave me, looking at them after I ate the 100 and thinking, well, it's not going to do anything when I eat these next time, why leave just 2? So I ate those 2, 12 fucking edibles. I don't know how much milligrams were the ones he gave me, but they were either 10 each or 20 each. I'm going to assume 10 each, like the ones I bought. So 120 milligrams. And usually, if you've been watching, you know this, usually I eat 40 to 60 milligrams. So I doubled it, just completely off the bat. Said fuck it, and I still had my pen, and I just got a new one, actually. I just fucking went to Rise. Gotta love it. So anyways, I'm sitting there, and I'm like, all right, now we wait. And I was aware, though. I was fully aware of what I did and how much I ate. And I knew that it was going to fuck me up. But my thinking was, I'll get to the point where I want to get of high-wise. And if it goes over, if I start getting anxious or panicky, I'll just go to sleep. I don't really give a fuck, So I ate those at probably, let me give you a good time here. I believe it was 6:30. Because I remember I looked at the phone and was like, oh yeah, it was just 6:30, or it'll be 6:30 in 5 minutes, something like that, right? So probably an hour went by, nothing happened, and the draft for the Bears, or not for the NFL, but I'm a Bears fan, so that's what I'm watching for, started at 7, right? So like 7:30, we're at like pick 4 or 5, and I'm starting to feel it a little bit, just a little tingle, nothing major, but just a little weed tingle, you know? You're like, ooh. You know, when you feel that off shrooms, you feel weird when you get that feeling, you know? You're like, oh, I just feel odd, I feel weird, but this is the weed hitting me, so I'm like, that feels good, you know? And there was a slight little feeling right up here that like a warm feeling, which I've never gotten before. And when I got that, I got this little thought in my mind like, hey, maybe I went too far, but we'll be fine. I'll sleep. So it starts hitting me a little bit harder, but I'm still focused on the draft. The Bears didn't pick till pick 9. They had the 9th pick, right? They actually traded it back, so they had the 10th pick. So by the time we got there, an hour and a half into the draft, I'm getting even more stoned, you know what I mean? I'm not as high as I ended up getting, and I was higher than I am now, but god damn, bro. Because I'm barely stoned now, but dude, so this was good. So the Bears pick, right? I'm pumped up. They got the offensive lineman. I took a video, right? It's on here. As soon as that happened, I got up to go get a drink, right? I was starting to get cottonmouth, going to get some Dr. Pepper. Grabbed a Dr. Pepper, opened it, sat down, drinking it, chilling, looking at my phone a little bit. And this happens to me when I get fucked up, right? Whether it's I'm drunk, high, whatever it is, I do not like going on my phone. Something about holding my phone just feels weird to me when I'm fucked up. Like, I just don't like the feeling. So, like, when I was with my ex, right, I had to tell her that. Like, when I get fucked up, I promise I'm not doing anything bad, like cheating or anything like that, but I don't go on my phone. I really don't. It just, the way it feels in my hands, I hate that shit. I don't know why. It's just weird. So that started happening. So I was like, damn, I must be getting pretty high, you know? It was really just the calm before the storm. Because I waited a little bit longer, and I got to the point where I was high enough where I didn't care about the draft anymore. I was like, okay, let me go upstairs and play some games and, you know, get in my element. So I turn off all the lights, get some 2K on, and if you saw the last video I posted, that was actually the best 2K game I've ever had, and I was high as fuck. And I did really good, right? And then my grandma calls, and she's like, hey, I'll be home in a little bit. Do you want food? Of course, grandma. Thank you. Of course I want food. Got some Taco Bell or McDonald's, some shit, I don't know. By the time she got back, and she came upstairs, right? Or maybe I met her. No, I didn't meet her downstairs. She came upstairs, because I remember she knocked at the door. And I said, yeah, and I had to put away my vapes and stuff before she came. She came in and looked at me, dude. I was so gone. I remember just looking at her and like feeling like my eyes weren't even open. Like it just felt like there was air blowing down here, you know? Like I just looked at her and I was like, thank you, you know? Just high as fuck. Now, the real important part of this was this morning, right? Because I woke up bright and early at like, well, not bright and early, but fucking 9 a.m. And that's pretty early. Or maybe it was 8:30 a.m. And I got up to go pee, like you do, you know. And I kept thinking, man, am I tired? I feel tired. When did I go to bed last night? Like, I must have not slept if I'm this tired. And I lay down after I pee and I try to sleep. It's not going well, right? And I'm like, damn, like, what's going on? So I get up. I'm like, maybe I just need some water. Maybe I'm really dehydrated. I just need some water to bring me back to life, you know? And to get the water, I had to go into the bathroom because it was like my grandma's bathroom. She keeps the water in there. I don't know. So I was in there grabbing a water and I look at the mirror and my eyes were cashed this morning, like completely red. And they don't get that red. They get a little bit red and glossy, but they were cashed. I'm like, damn, I'm still high. So I had to go get this new pen, you know, when I woke up. So I'm like, damn, I got to go do that shit. So I start driving. And I underestimated how fucking high I was because I got to the first light and it was red and I was turning right. I sat there for probably like 90% of the light. And then right as I saw it turn yellow on the other side, I turned right and realized that you can turn right on red. Like I was fucking high this morning. And it's just like, Jesus Christ. I doubled the amount I would normally take, and that's what happens. I really thought, though, I was like, if I just sleep it off, I'll be fine if I got too high. So after that 2K game, I must have been high as fuck and went to go to sleep it off, and woke up just stony baloneyed. But I took a shower like 2 hours ago, and that kind of sobered me up. But I'm trying to remember. Oh, I wish I could remember the name right now of the brand in case anybody's wondering. But it's these like nighttime, or maybe it's not nighttime. I don't know what it's called, but it was blue raspberry and it was squares, and they were just gummies, and they had like the weed sprinkle sugar shit on top. So that's what they look like if you're ever trying to get some. But those are really nice. I ate all of them plus the 2 my friend gave me. They fucked me up, and I like that. So that's all we got for this little edible report or story. Not sure what I'm even gonna call it yet, but thank you for watching. Subscribe if you'd like. Share with friends. Yeah. And of course, gaming videos all weekend and new story Monday and next week. If anyone ever wants to make a video, let me know. I got my Instagram in the About Me part of the YouTube channel. And, yeah, just hit me up on Insta, DM me or something. But yeah, all right, peace out.